we shall consider you swallowed.
What?
As this mouth on this huge jaw that's already hanging down here just cracks open and wider, and as the skin sort of splits and this pus oozes out from the wounds that are there, the tongue that's already wrapped around you simply... and you find yourself restrained inside the belly of whatever the fuck this is. Richard next. Seeing you swallowed. Why not? How close is he?
Richard
5,
is...
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
But he has just seen getting close to it mean being swallowed.
Well, 30 feet's good then, because I was worried he wouldn't be able to make it in the first place, and he'd lose his rage. So he runs up to this beast.
He is
Confirmed barbarian.
Barbarian!
5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
I mean, only I was concerned, he wasn't. Seeing you pop into here, he does...
Are my legs still hanging out?
No, you're swallowed.
I'm fully swallowed.
Yeah, he's got a big mouth, you slipped right in there. He's gonna take his 2 attacks, his mighty fists. That's a 1 and a 7. A 7 plus 7 makes 14, which is enough to hit. So at least one of them hits. So his first one sort of slams his fist in it, and it just sort of bounces off this bulbous belly of his. The second one, he pushes in deep again, and it seems to catch at just the right moment into a weak part of the flesh that sort of bursts open as he punches his hand in, and he does.
Do you feel a hand whack you?
His
Oh,
hand
fuck.
Seeks in, and he does 9 points of damage.
So, Rosalind has gone from killing these people and seeing her father to seeing that happen, and I just think this horrendous, ugly, primal scream just comes out of her, and I'm gonna shoot a radiant bolt at him, hoping he's vulnerable to divine damage. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Okay, 8 damage.
Just 8, doubled to 16.
And then my spiritual weapon also just like shoots, and it's gonna slash across his belly.
Cool.
In an attempt to like slice it open.
Nice.
13.
Oh!
Just misses.
Yeah.
It takes a slash and just sort of rolls across its skin, but doesn't quite pierce it.
Okay. And there's nothing else I can really do, but I know I'm more useful further away, so I'm just going to take a step back. And that's all I can do.
Albert only has one grit point, so he used that. So I guess he'll just take 2 more shots. They both hit for once. Very good. First one is 3. Should have 3 plus 3, so 6 damage and 12 damage. Diamond's up. She is going to, I guess, do the only thing and move towards the creature as well.
Is she moving towards the creature or Frederick?
Around the other side of Richard, so to her right. However many spaces.
6,
Cool, so she can move up to 8.
7.
is there?
Where do you want her to be? Behind him?
Yeah, behind. Cool, she's gonna lay in her weapons again.
His gold dagger doesn't seem to do anything.
No.
So the first one hits. Second one also hits. 4, 7, 21 points of damage.
Wow.
Madam B turns to the rest of you who are standing there, which is, Agatha and...
Agatha, Harold, Rosalind, and Albert is just a bit off.
Can we kill it?
We can, but it will be
That's
difficult.
That's what you get to say. Like, very short. Okay. She hears we can.
Okay.
And so she runs at this thing. And she shouts out to Richard. She'll move at the same side as Richard. As she gets close to Richard, she's just... she recalls the days when she used to own him as a pit fighter. And she's like, "You've got this, you beast of a man. And he's like, fuck you, I do. And yeah, he has a D8 of inspiration to use for later.
Nice.
She's the first bard in the world.
So that's the end of her turn. Agatha, you're up.
The only thing I can think of doing that I know that I'm good at is to shoot again. Yeah, that's 24. That's a 23. And that's another 23. So I hit 3 times.
As these bullets pound, bam, bam, bam into the... I guess not the belly of the beast, because you know your friend is in there. So you're aiming, around the arms, this huge club arm on one side of him. You take 3 shots, and as this damage blasts into him, his mouth opens wide and he spews out the acid-burnt body of your friend. And Talia falls onto the floor.
Oh, fuck, I'm back.
Yes, I will say you are prone.
And I
I assume
also,
so.
with that shoot, I have caused 27 damage.
Wow.
Oh my god, Agatha, you just saved my life.
Oh my god, Agatha!
Yeah, because you were about to take 8d8 of damage.
Oh my god.
8d6?
Um,
God, that
Did
was
he
like-
say 8d6 or 8d8?
68, sorry. Howard steps over to the right. No, Howard's going to move forwards to Frederick.
Oh wow.
However many.
Oh, God.
3, 4.
Yeah, that'll do.
I don't know what's close enough, but...
That's fine. And then he'll take 2 shots as well at this beast. Straight to the face. 1 hits, 1 misses. 9 points of damage.
I think she is angry that she's been swallowed. So,
That's fair.
1 would be.
so I'm going to get up.
Half your movement.
Half my movement. And I'm gonna hit it. I wanna like claw at its fucking jaw.
Cool.
Risky business. That.
Yeah. Is this flanked? He's got a lot of people around him.
Yeah.
Very flank.
Yeah. Okay. So, first strike with a 21 hits. So that's 12 damage on my first one. And then I've clawed at one jaw. I'm going to claw at the other.
At the other jaw.
The other
Sorry,
side.
with my other hand at the other side of the jaw. 19 hits. 13 damage. So I've gone jaw, and then I think I'm just gonna like fucking kick it because like fuck off, actually. For another 6. And then I'm really sorry, guys. I don't want to get eaten again, so I'm gonna back off.
Can you count out in a cone shape
Oh my god.
how far 30 feet is from him? Could you do it in a line towards Rosalind? Because that's the direction he will be facing.
He cannot reach Rosalind.
Okay.
Thank god I took that 1 step back. Fuck me.
He can reach
Yes.
all the
Everyone
others.
else.
All of the others, yes.
He can't reach us 3. Or Diamond, who's behind
Oh
him.
god, oh god.
So this jaw that you've just bam punched as this foul pus oozes out. It takes this deep breath, and this pus that's dripping down its jaw as the breath goes in gets sucked into its mouth as well as it all goes in. This phlegm and snot from its huge bulbous nose. And it breathes out this cloudy vomit, half liquid, half gas. Little bits of God knows what flick out and in a 30-foot cone and cover the 5 of them.
Oh god.
Of course, Frederick will auto fail. Everybody else has to make a DC 16 con save. Start in order, so it's
Richard first.
Richard first, which he does.
Okay, Richard makes it.
Half damage. Next up can be then Madam B. She also passes on an 18, half
Nice.
damage. Frederick fails.
Oh.
Howard passes. Albert gets a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Good old Albert. Frederick and Albert are blinded.
Frederick and being blinded.
Yeah, but it also doesn't matter.
He's fine.
Albert being blinded, problem.
They both take 9 points of damage. And as Richard takes damage, a pulse of white blue-white energy ricochets out of him in sort of defiance of this damage being taken, and the monstrosity takes 1 point of damage. Yes, this breath piles out everywhere, and then this club hand of his comes up and strikes down at Richard twice. So 2 hits hit him and do 17 damage. So the second damage does 23, and he looks roughed up.
Oh god.
Oh.
I guess Richard doesn't really have anything to do but just to keep punching away. 9 points of damage.
Other people can break chains, other people can't really heal Richard. I mean, Madam can.
Madam will.
Madam will. And it is her turn soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing that then, trusting that Madam will do that, I'm going to attempt to send all of my second level magic missile darts specifically at one link of Frederick's chains.
Okay.
17 damage on the chain.
Cool. One of the chains breaks loose and falls and slides over his body.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout out, "The chains are weakening!" So then for my bonus action, my spiritual weapon is gonna drive into its belly again, or attempt to. Natural 20 for 28 hits and 14 damage.
Cool.
As it skewers him. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it just slides very precisely through his belly and out.
So top of the round, that puts you down to 3 turns again. Albert, of course, being blind, he's not sure what he can really do.
He can shoot blindly.
Shoot,
Yeah, but
he can shoot
He
blindly.
might shoot other people and kill them.
Yeah.
And he knows that there were, last thing you saw was at least 3 people in front of him between. He's just going to call out to everybody. I'm sorry, I'm blind. I can't see.
Here!
He hears your voice, and yeah. Okay, so he'll move over next to you.
Stumble backwards.
Nice.
No, he would stand
Next to where my voice was.
that'll do. And I guess he will hold. I guess all he can do is hold his action in case you heal his blindness, and then he'll take a shot on your turn if that's the case. It's Diamond next.
She's behind him.
She is behind him.
She's still flanking.
She is still flanking, so she is still getting. That's a hit. 14 then. It's Madam B's turn, and she
Sees Richard very...
see, she has to get up to Richard to touch
She's
him.
right next to Richard.
Yeah, so she clasps a hand on him and casts Cure Wounds at 3rd level, and gives him 20 hit points.
Wow.
Very nice. Good job.
Queen.
I'm just gonna move around here just so I can see the thing, and I am going to attempt to shoot at the chains.
If you roll below a 5, you'll hit someone else.
You could hit Harold, he's right there.
13.
All 13 hits.
Okay, cool. Roll damage on the chains?
Yeah.
That is an 8.
An 8. The bullet hits the chain and sort of ricochets off, skiddles across the ground. It doesn't damage the chain.
At all.
No.
No, it's magic.
Good job, I
Okay,
activated my
seeing that fail... Why? Oh, it's digital. Seeing that fail, I'm going to turn my next 2 shots towards that guy again then. Now that is a 25. So that hits. I'm aiming right for the clavicle. That's 16 damage
Nice.
in his collarbone.
Harold's going to grab one of the chains with his hand, put the gun up against it. Which I guess is technically meant to be disadvantaged, but also it's an inanimate object.
Yeah.
I don't think you get disadvantage against an inanimate object. So he holds the gun right there, pulls the trigger for a 19. So that hits, pulls the trigger with a crack and a flash, and the bullet ricochets back off and hits him in the shoulder. It doesn't seem to do any damage for his clothes, but the chain is left unmarked. He does the same. He pulls the trigger, the bullet skitters off against him. He shakes it off, pulls the trigger again. This time the links blast open as the chain shatters, and the second one is off.
I'm gonna do an attack at the chain, like with my claws.
Cool.
So it's
Slashing attack.
yeah, because my claws are now magical, so they count as a magical attack. So I want to like slice through it. 21. No,
Will hit.
13 damage.
Yes, the chains break.
Okay, so there's only one chain left.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I will go to the other chain, use my second attack to go for that one. Hits, it's a 14 plus 7 for a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't do it.
Doesn't do anything.
Bonus action, I'll attack that one again.
Okay.
God, I love the amount of attacks you have.
14,
Hits.
8, another 8.
You slash again and the chain remains firm.
Stuff. So I'm going to once again, I use 15, 20, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He breathes in again and then vomits out the same gaseous filth across everybody, covering, swapping out one sibling for the other.
Literally in his place.
Okay, Richard fails.
Oh no.
Madam B fails.
Fuck!
What?
Frederick fails.
Fuck!
It's more like it.
Harold succeeds?
It succeeds. On a natural
What do-
20.
You're good.
23.
Oh my god, thank
You're
god,
good.
thank god.
Damn it. 22. 22 points of damage.
11 for half.
Richard back looking rough again. And he's blind, of course. Madam B loses half her hit points.
Oh,
Screams
God.
out. This necrotic damage flows over her and into her through, breathing and whatnot. Next thing he's going to do then is lash that tongue out again.
No!
Around,
Not Richard.
No!
around Richard.
No!
Right in front of him. And on a plus 10 to hit, that's a 27. His tongue wraps around him. Strength
might not be.
saving throw. An 11, so.
What about his inspiration?
Well, if he rolled a 5 anyway.
Meets it, beats it.
This tongue wraps around him and he just like.
Okay.
A couple of the teeth get ripped out of this tongue as they flick past. One of them lands on Madame Beatrice's face and she's just...
Oh my god.
So yeah, he'll get to club one more time. So he's going to club at Richard. Since he couldn't...
One to grab and then one to swallow.
That definitely hits. So that's 17.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I don't like that
Is
face.
he unconscious?
No.
Okay.
But it's not going to be hard to do maths when he only has 2 points.
Oh my god.
I need to run. I need to disengage.
Club
Out.
smashes down on him.
He should disengage and run away.
Teeth fall to the ground. He's practically on his knees, but he's not because that's unfair. And then that is the end of this beast's turn.
Richard, run!
Can we be screaming that as a free speech?
Sure, you can all just tell him.
Because I think Rosalind has not, sort of calmed down from her state this whole time. Like, she's sobbing and she's just like, we need to get Frederick and leave!
So I'll tell you what, then it does beat him down to his knees. He's there on his hands and knees. He spits out a couple of teeth. He's telling you all, he's hearing you all, he knows he's defeated against whatever the fuck this thing is. And
He's a fighter, he knows
so he takes the disengage as his action, and then we'll crawl away
backwards.
I'm still screaming if he wants to follow.
4 squares. But he's just gonna go, that way forwards. So you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna keep screaming that we need to get Frederick out and leave. And I'm gonna redo the same magic missile on the final chain. 16 damage on the chain.
Yeah, the chain as these, how many was there? 4?
Yeah.
As these 4 glowing red darts hit the chain all in slightly different areas, whatever. The chain sort of bursts open and falls to the ground and he's released.
Oh my god, okay.
I can't do anything else useful on my bonus action except stab the creature again with my spiritual weapon.
And this creature, as this final chain is destroyed, roars out in this scream of displeasure.
I want to send my spiritual weapon into its open throat and stab through the back of its throat. 14 plus 8 hits. 9 damage for him.
Okay.
And I'm going to take another step
Round
back.
of- Now you have 2 rounds left to deal with this situation. Albert's up top. You didn't heal Albert. Albert, again, holds his action because like he doesn't know anywhere is now, so he can't do anything without risking. So yeah, that's his turn. Diamond, again, plunges these daggers into the back of this creature. Oh, and then a natural 20, so that's nice. So it's just 20. Madam B looks over to Richard. She's gonna...
Look, she's blind.
Well, she can.
Oh yeah, she is blind.
She can look towards the sounds he was making.
Or she can reverse to where Rosalind's voice
Or I'm
comes from.
screaming.
She's just gonna... Yeah, she's gonna step back. Or... Just to the... More that way, just to the wall, the far wall. She's gonna get her hand to the wall so she can kind of follow it around.
I think she's got one more square if she wants to like move.
Sure, back one more.
Yeah.
And she calls out Richard's name as she's doing.
I am going to run up to my dad.
Why?
Papa.
I'm gonna say, help me.
Because it's his turn next
Yeah.
anyway. So the two of you work together to lift Frederick up off of his sort of limp body because, you know,
Yeah.
so it is difficult. But yeah, between the two of you, you can pick him up off of this.
We can. Oh, okay, wow. Wasn't expecting it to work.
So you've got him in your hands now between the two of you.
Okay. Goodbye.
So that's both of your turns. So then it's Talia.
Go to Richard and I will start to drag him. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sort of take him round.
Sure.
Because I don't want us to all be clumped, because then we'll all get attacked.
Yeah. This is where it gets exciting, I suppose. With 2 rounds left, rescue your father. And it's now what was Dr. Monroe, the aberration. I guess he'll follow suit again. He's going to spew forward against you 3 again.
Fuck.
So that's a
Okay.
that's a Constitution saving throw you have to make. How just passes his.
Okay.
Frederick fails.
I got a 13.
Is Frederick still
That's
alive?
also a fail. He is still alive, yes. For now. You take 12 points of damage and you are blinded.
Fuck.
Frederick takes 12 points of damage and he was already blinded, so you know. Harold takes 6 points of damage then and is not blinded for the 3rd time. And then this tongue
No.
lashes
No.
out again.
No.
How far can his tongue reach?
No.
That far, basically. Of course, he auto lands, and so he goes in, and he's swallowed into this beast's tummy. And as he goes in, you sense a change in this beast as this ooze takes on a more reddish tone and begins leaking out into the floor,
What?
basically. I haven't explained it very well, but basically he was dripping pus, and now that pus has taken on a more bloody tone, and that's now dripping out onto the floor and feeding the ritual. And he takes his final action to swing around and slap Diamond across the chops. 15. Which does hit. 16 damage. She screams and sort of wipes the blood off of her face. Well, she doesn't scream that much, but like it hurts, so she cries out, but like regains her composure and wipes the blood away from her mouth. And that's his 3 turns up. Richard, who's sort of being guided by you.
Move
Are
forward
we winning?
and find the wall. Not really.
God damn it.
No, so
We've got this.
allow him past me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. So he'll, stumble past you, get to the wall, and then he'll start following it around. I think he can move 40s. No, it's until the end of their next turn. So now he's not blinded.
Okay.
When the tongue got Frederick, Rosalind just lets out another, just such an ugly scream. And there's just a moment of helpless fury. And then she forces herself to get a grip, and I'm going to cast a healing word on Richard. Richard heals 9 points.
It'll do. That takes him up to 11.
And then, again, knowing it's fucking hopeless, the spiritual weapon is going to slash across the stomach again. And that hits with a 14 plus 8. 7 points of damage again on the monster as the needle just like drags across the stomach.
Mm-hmm. And it was already looking pretty bad, what with all the oozing pus and stuff, but he's definitely looking bad. Chunks of flesh are now hanging off from this giant knitting needle, is it?
It's like an embroidery needle. Yeah. It's long, elegant, thin silver needle.
So it's more elegant than a knitting needle. Knitters out there were like, fuck you.
Well, Rosalind does embroidery, so cope, knitters.
Cool. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty messed up. There are large gashes in it. Chunks of flesh have fallen off. Its jaw is badly bruised. Teeth missing. Blood pouring out of open wounds. And it's the top of the round for Albert, who's just got his sight back. Just in time, I suppose, actually, to see Frederick be swallowed. But he's thinking at this point, knowing that there are possibly only moments left, as this round is the final round. He takes 2 shots at this creature from his distance over there. They both hit. 17. Very nice.
Come on, Albert.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be so close. We can do it. If we roll well enough.
Now, does spiritual weapon by itself, it does not get a flanking bonus or help combat and get one. So she won't have sneak attack at this point, which hits. That's 8.
With a fucking ball.
She does get her second offhand attack still, which is 16. So that does hit also. So that's 16. Madam B, she has her sight back. She sees Richard over the other side, and she's going to.
He's just been.
She hasn't really seen a lot of this stuff. She hasn't seen Frederick. She could probably work it out, but she's going to double dash over to Richard. Just used her action, so she can't actually heal him, but she's there for when she can. As a bonus action, she'll say to Diamond, I suppose. Show him what a diamond in the rough can really do.
Nice.
And so she'll get a D8 of inspiration.
Nice.
Oh,
I am blind.
cool.
Shoot straight ahead.
Yeah.
Straight ahead of you.
I was going to do.
You know that there's nobody in front of you.
Yeah.
We
I'm.
have disadvantage.
Because you're
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, the first one's a 9, so
Definitely a miss.
yeah, that's a 7.
It's a miss.
Okay, so that was a 22.
Oh my god.
That hits 13.
Okay, oh my god.
You did so good.
Well,
Harold just needs to hit
if-
once, and Harold can see.
He needs 3. He needs to 3 damage.
Harold needs
And
to
this guy's
hit
dead.
once,
This guy's
and
dead.
Harold
Yeah.
can see.
It seems so unfair for Howard to get the kill.
Just let
It's
him
his
have
best
it.
friend.
It's his best friend.
I know.
They've watched Fathers and Failures. Harold fucking deserves it.
Give
if
him the
anyone
final
does.
blow. Come on.
Howard had stuffed his revolver into his pocket. No, his holster? His holster. So he sees his friend get torn out of his arms again, reminding him of the time his friend was pulled out of his arms on horseback.
Wasn't pulled.
Whatever.
Let go.
There was still that motion, you know? It was very similar. And as this tongue pulled him away, Howard's hand came out like that, and Frederick's again, his hand was like...
Oh my
and
god.
he's swallowed, and everyone does damage. And he looks up. The gun comes out. I should roll first, just in case. Before I describe... No, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's Howard. The gun comes up. It swivels around his fingers 3 times, and as it's coming up, it grips into place. The trigger pulls. It's aiming for his head. He gets a natural 20.
What?
So,
Oh my god!
so as I was saying, and I won't bother rolling damage, the gun comes out, it flips around twice in his hand and then fastens, it shoots this bullet, probably like the last bullet of the gun. Before he needed to reload, shoots out this bullet, ricochets through this beast's skull, out the back, it explodes backwards, and this beast falls backwards with the momentum of this bullet over the top of Diamond, flattening her with this crushing weight. She takes...
She's not right behind him.
She is. That was just where you put him. Like, she definitely moved forward to like get those daggers in. And with that much heavy weight, I'm gonna say it's a D10. Why not? D10 bludgeoning damage.
So much.
To 6. And this beast bounces like jelly as it hits the floor, and its body sort of ripples, and more pus and open wounds split further apart.
So, it's on the floor, on its back. Can I, through any of the rips and stuff, can I see any of Frederick?
No, they're like they're outer level fleshy rips. They're not all the way through to him.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach in and pull him out.
There are many ways into the inside of a dead body. You take your choice, but don't take your time.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Easy. You got 50, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That means you'll
And drag him out.
that means you'll have 20 if you're trying to move him.
Yeah.
If you can get to him.
35. I'm just going to claw the stomach open.
Cool.
So I'll stay at the 30.
Okay, at the 30. So you're basically on top of it. Well, you have to get on top of it.
Yeah.
His belly, and you've got your sharp claws, so you just dig them in. I'm gonna have to make you make an attack roll, but actually you want to miss. Oh, she rolled well at last.
That's a 21. 6.
6.
Have I pulled him out?
You slice
reach him?
through. Your hand goes through this flesh like butter, much deeper than you meant it to, and you feel your fingers scrape over a harder surface, and you realise that's Frederick, but you pull back, not doing too much damage, just 6 points. And this belly is just sort of spills open with this wound, and Frederick begins to slip out gently on the ooze, covered in acid and gunk. That was your action. With the rest of your movement,
I've got 20 feet left.
So you can move 10 feet.
So I can move 10.
So that's 2 spaces.
2 spaces. That is out of the circle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, because that just overlaps that square. I will say he's just still in. So you, yeah, but
Was
you,
it? And
you
that's
move him to there.
That's my whole action and everything.
Yeah. So you pulled him mostly out, but it's just his feet are hanging in.
He's not fully out yet.
Of course, it's
Richard.
Howard had his turn. Dr. Monroe, or whatever he was replaced by, doesn't get a turn now because he's dead. Richard over there, followed by Rosalind. Oi, oi, oi.
20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15. If he uses his dash as well, and he can pull it out with that because he's got extra distance, then he can pull him out.
Because he can move 80 feet on a dash.
Oh, he can easily do it then.
Okay, so he moves 40 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 is there.
And then moves. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So yeah, he understands what's happening. Grabs, pulls him the last square out, just as this pulsing ritual and all these lines had sort of coalesced and moved. As Frederick moved around, the sort of source of this energy sort of followed him. As it was all coalescing at the side of this circle. But as Richard finally pulls the last of his feet out from the ritual circle, there's a sort of groan. A groan that coalesces into a rumble, a dark, deep rumble that turns into a cracking sound of electricity and the sounds of 1,000 pages tearing, and a voice comes through saying something that nobody else but you would understand, right? And the voice just says, "Fuck your stinking mess."
Talia just starts laughing.
"You can't hold us back forever." And then those sounds sort of disappear as the sort of air is sucked out of the room for a second. This sort of pulse of, like a sonic boom almost, cracks all the walls. Everybody else just heard this sort of
Are we out of initiative?
We're out of the game.
Don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. Please let me run to him.
No. If you'd like to tune in next week for a very special edition of us playing Dungeons and Dragons, led by my favourite player, Morne.
Oh shit, yeah. Next week is Talks Around the Teapot.
Next week.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
Talks Around the
Next
2 weeks.
Whatever. Next episode, where we will delve into the punk rock era of 70s Britain.
It is my show. May I introduce it?
You may.
We will delve into the 80s punk rock England, led by me and Cunt Punch.
The band. Cunt Punch.
Cunt Punch. The best punk band of all time.
It's not its name.
It is.
It's called Cunt Punch.
Tune in and find out.
But thank you so much for sticking with us
my
through another act, and we'll see you next week for Talks Around the Teapot, where we talk about everything that happened in the past few episodes and recount everything. I suppose it'll probably be a long one, but give us everything that you
so much.
Give us all of your thoughts. Tell us if this went how you thought it was going to make. I can't talk. You know what I'm trying to say. Everybody survived, which I wasn't expecting.
I tried really hard.
Yeah,
Richard nearly won.
Several of us almost died, and we didn't.
I'm not looking
what did
good.
you think was going to happen? Did it happen? Leave us a comment. Like and subscribe if you can. Patreon people, thank you. Join our Patreon. Everybody join our Discord.
Yeah, there's probably going to be loads of cut footage from these last few episodes on Patreon.
Because these get cut
if that's
down.
an incentive for
Insane.
you to make the jump. But again, thank you so much for being with us on this story.
We are 2/3 of the way through.
We are, well, Act 3 is probably going to be the shortest and the most intense act, one presumes. So, keep an eye out. Join us for our one-shots and mini-series while we bridge that gap. And in terms of these characters, we will see you on the other side for the final act.
Oh my god.
Fuck me. Guys,
Bye!
I love you. Bye. I love you
See
too.
you in 2 weeks.
See ya.
Ah.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
Okay.